Well, howdy do, buckaroos. Well, after my experience yesterday with my very first Pliny, this is another one sent from Dale Roberts from Craft Beer Central. Oh, my goodness. A Renegade Brewing Company. I haven't had anything from them before. Elevation Triple India Pale Ale. Let me see if I can read sideways here from their can. The top says, offensively delicious. Light beer drinkers. Question mark. Put this can down. Now, brewed at 5,280 feet with summit hops to produce over 100 IBUs and 11% alcohol by volume. This beer is truly elevated. Raise your can to this citrusy celebration of beer, my friends, because here's to you, Renegades, and here's to life. So there you go. Brewed and canned by Renegade Brewing Company, Denver, Colorado. Again, this is my first experience with anything from Renegade, and this triple IPA, obviously. Pours kind of hazy, as you can see. Itch there. Oh wow, very interesting nose, actually. The very first thing I noticed was apricot. I was expecting something else, but the very first aroma I could perceive was apricot. Certainly get some grapefruit. Oh, snap. Oh, wow. Wow. I know as sure as I'm sitting here, somebody's going to ask me, well, did you like it better than the Pliny did it compared to... We're talking about two completely different styles of beer. I mean, you can call this a bigger double A if you want. They call it triple. It doesn't matter. What you've got is two... I mean, they're trying to accomplish two completely different things here. They're not even comparable. Not to say one is even better than the other. They're both completely different. To just try to decipher side by side just doesn't make sense. You could ask me the question, well, which one would you prefer? Which one would you pick up? That's a tough question too. Let me finish this one. Well, I mean, see, here's an honest answer to that. The Pliny, the Elder, is such an amazing beer that every time I am able to buy that, I'm going to buy that. If my money's limited and after that I'm broke, well, then that's all. That's something I'm going to pick up first every time if I'm able to. I said it's not in my neighborhood. It doesn't get anywhere close to me. But if for whatever reason I'm traveling and find it, I will pick it up. This is very damn interesting, I'll tell you that. Wow, I don't see a date on the can. I was looking to see if there was a date on the can, but I don't see one. Elevation, India Pale Ale, let's see if it says anything else. No, that's it. Offensively delicious. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I mean, yesterday I had my very last Crooked Tree, Double Crooked Tree IPA from Dark Horse. Man, I went blank there for a second. I almost wish I'd have saved it to do those two side by side out of curiosity, because there certainly are some similarities to both beers. And the interesting thing about the Dark Horse Double Crooked Tree is that it is an absolute true double. I mean, it is double the malt, double the hops of their original Crooked Tree, which makes it a double. Most of them, double just means a larger version of the style. They're calling this a triple, but that double was 12%. This is 11%, so it does feel a tad. It does feel a tad boozy. Yes, I will say you certainly can taste some alcohol here. It is 11%. Do I find it off-putting? No, I don't. But you can taste so. Some people find that off-putting. I personally don't. It depends on the ratio. The balance. I am getting that stone fruit on the malt. I mean, like I said, the first thing I noticed on the nose, the aroma was apricot. I certainly can taste apricot peach. I taste some monstrous other citrus as well too. It's nice. I mean, this is going to be one of those beers for a select few. I think. Yeah, you know what? I like extremes. I like extremes. I like extreme flavors. I like big foods. I like, everything I drink. If I drink coffee, I drink it strong. If if I'm having whiskey, I want to feel it. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's not over the top, but I'm a guy that likes extremes. I want to see how far any boundary can be pushed. That's just the way I am. But for some, this one is going to be a tad over the top. Oh, excuse me. For me, it's just nice. Wow. It's certainly not 111% that you want to drink fast, which is why I poured just I filled the glass up, but I used my small snifter here. I have various sizes of snifters. This is my very little one, and I like to use that for these big beers like this. So anyway, hey, thanks to Dale Edwards. Man, that's the second time I did that. Dale Edwards is a very old friend of mine. Seamus's godfather. For some reason, every time I say Dale's name, I say the wrong one. Dale Roberts. This one is from Dale Roberts from Craft Beer Central. Thanks, Dale. Wow, this is interesting, man.